Hey everyone, welcome to today's video, which normally would be a live stream. However, I'm trying to make sure I get my words right, and I didn't want to do this in a live stream environment. And I want to discuss some of the changes with Empyrion, like things I said last week in the stream. In the stream last week, at the end, I talked a bit about the changes and how I'm not finding them very fun, not finding them enjoyable, not finding them to fit my playstyle. And I did say some things in ways I probably should have said better, but I was being honest about the way I feel about the game. I definitely have found the game to be irritating to play now, and the longer I play it, the more irritated I get by it. And I was actually trying to do a showcase video this week to show off one design for Alpha 9 purposes, but as I played, all it did was make me irritated and point out more and more to me the changes that I just do not like in Alpha 9. So my decision was to leave the game entirely at this point and maybe come back to it later in the future, further down development, to see where things go. But I've decided instead to take a more short-term approach, and that is to take a break this month from Empyrion. So there will be no content for Empyrion for the month of January. No workshop showcase videos, no creator challenge, as I've already said, and thus no live streams either. I'm going to look at possible other games that I can be incorporating in to fill the space should I not come back to it. But at the end of the month, I will take another look at Empyrion and see what changes the developers have made. The reason I'm giving it this time is because I trust the developers are going to make adjustments, because there's a large number of players that have made it clear, whether it's through YouTube comments, through forum posts, or through reviews on the store page, that they are not happy with these Alpha 9 changes. There are players with more hours in the game than I have, leaving the game entirely or locking their game to Alpha 8 and refusing to play Alpha 9 until the changes are gone because they absolutely dislike them. I'm hoping, because the devs have listened to the players in the past when we had the adjustment to the resource depletion with auto miners be turned on to where resource deposits were depleted by auto miners, there was a large group of players that didn't like it. And so the devs responded and said, here, if you don't like this, turn it off. So I'm hoping the devs will respond in the same style, the same way, by the end of the month to make adjustments for players like myself and others who dislike these changes because they constrain us and cause us to be unable to play the game in the way we like and enjoy. So at the end of the month, I will pick up the game a little bit and play some in my own spare time to see how I feel about it. And should the changes be enjoyable or at least tolerable, I will resume Empyrion content on the channel. We'll come back to the gameplay live streams. We'll come back to the creator challenge live streams. And we'll come back to one showcase video a week. I'm going to restrict it back to one because I want to be able to start bringing some more content in anyway from some other stuff. And I also just want to make it where the showcase videos are for me to showcase designs that really stand out to me, that really grab my attention and make me say, hey, that's an amazing design. You'll still be allowed to, of course, submit designs to me through messages on Discord. And for those of you who actually have me on Steam, you can always submit it that way. But I will only do videos then if it's a design that really stands out to me and makes me just want to try it out and makes me love the design when I do try it out. But again, that is going to be dependent on how I feel about these changes at the end of the month. If the changes are not favorable to me, if I still find the game to be frustrating to play, irritating to play, and just unenjoyable, then I'll be leaving Empyrion at least until full release before I ever try it again. And that is just the way I feel. I'm not going to play a game on the channel that I do not enjoy. I've done that in the past, and it made for very bad video content. It made me unhappy every time I had to play the game, record the videos, edit the videos. It just did not work well, and that unhappiness, that stress of doing that and forcing myself to do that game bled over into other game videos as well. So I will not play a game on the channel that I dislike and cannot stand playing. Unfortunately, every time I play Empyrion right now, it makes me want to play it even less than before. So I am taking a break, a hiatus, as one commenter suggested, and it will be the end of January when I'll make a decision of whether or not I can come back to the game and resume most of the content we were doing, or if it's a case of I'm just going to have to move on and find something else to take Empyrion's place, because the devs have continued with changes that I just cannot enjoy playing through. But I hope you understand, and I understand some of you may decide to, move on to other channels and watch their content instead because they're still doing Empyrion, and that's fine. That's your choice. This is simply the way I need to approach it because I cannot enjoy Empyrion in its current state, and I want to do this as something I always enjoy, because when I stop enjoying making these videos, that's the point where this becomes just another job, and I don't want it to be that. So again, no Empyrion content this month, and I will be probably producing another video like this at the end of the month to let you know where I stand on it. But make sure you stay tuned. I still have, of course, other games coming, and I'll be looking at some new games, like I said, to bring in on the channel as well. And of course, I'm still going to be keeping my Twitch live streams going this month anyway. So if you enjoyed my other stuff, stick around. If you're here only for Empyrion, then take a break, check out Spange, anybody else that is still doing Empyrion content at the moment, and get your, fun and relaxing enjoyment there. I just cannot do it anymore for the moment. So thank you for hanging out with me when you have in the past. Thanks for watching my videos, and I hope you all stick around at least till the end of the month, and let's see what happens with the game by then.